Hello, and welcome to my channel. It's me, Ira, and today I would like to present my brand new, springish summer junk journal, Boho Botanical, or Botanical Boho, Botanical, something like that. So in fact, it's really big, and this is the beginning of the series of 3 journals. This is number 1. It's called Ladybug. Definitely you can see it, and let's get going. First of all, it's very big. It's full of all my tricks and techniques that I like. It's very close in the idea to the Nature Vibes journal that I posted here some time ago. And let's get going. I wouldn't like to meddle with the cover for too long. And so this is my normal botanical style, my usual botanical style. So 98% of natural fabrics and natural stuff is used here, apart from this wreath, which is made of a little bit of I just don't know, even in my native language, mother tongue, I just don't remember what to call it. It's very soft, but I'm not quite sure it's natural. So these are cottons, lace, broad, coffee tone, coffee dyed pieces of fabric sometimes. You can see everything is stitched. It's machine stitching. Everything is stitched. Everything is quite safe and you can keep it and nothing happens to it. Let me tell you the size. As for the size, it's about 22 to 22.5 centimeters, or speaking of inches, it's like 8.5 inches, right? As for width, it's 18 centimeters or 7 inches. But the spine is huge. Spine is about 3 and 2 or 3 inches, or maybe, if I'm right, or 8+ centimeters. It's really big and safe. So it's fluffy. It has a lot of hanging pieces. The stitches are not fixed, just for the reason they are quite safe. But I didn't tie them. I decided to leave them as it is because they give the general style. So this is the front page. I will just comment on the techniques because there are a lot of, and I would like you to, or the future owner, to know exactly what to use them. Probably what you can see. So this is the insert, a micro notepad with these little pieces of paper to write, and these lines are pressed myself. I did it myself. So here you can keep it here. So this is the shaker, as usual, with seeds, with a little bit of beautiful sequins. Vellum, and some decoration here. Buttons, trims, brads, coffee dyed paper. I will try to. Some spray splashes. This is a natural, real, like somewhere from the 80s. Botanical card, some stamping, gessoing, a lot of gesso, some fabric paper. I'm not sure how to call it, but still. Okay, some pieces to color if you want. This is Tim Holtz craft glassine, embossed with an embossing folder, creased and giving the natural look. Same stuff about craft glassine. One more piece to color, stamping. This is a piece of pressed dried flower. You can see it, and you know this natural sounds. One more piece of closest to ASMR techniques. A lot of stuff to touch. It gives a lot of pleasant sounds and a lot of textures, definitely. Some more pieces and decorations, buttons, gessos, die cuts. Okay, this is the first bookmark. Okay, and this is a pocket which also can be colored. This is also a pocket page with some inserts. Oh, I guess I would insert one of these. I like them so much. You know, it gives a better look. Okay, that's better. Okay, this one is my handmade chip. This is artisan chip that I make from plastic, natural dried leaves, and some artisan media. I will probably make a tutorial for my Etsy how to create different decorations, like botanical decorations like this, so that maybe someone will be interested. I don't know. So, and this is one more. This is kind of shaker, you can hear. Yeah, seeds, usual stuff of thing. Seeds, sequins, and I would say another technique is used here because these plants are not inside, they are outside, and I used special media to keep them here, to attach and decorate. Okay, this is a page from Belarusian English dictionary, so you can even read some phrases about the geography in Belarusian language. Okay. Same piece. This is about animals, and this is about birds. Tushki in Belarusian. Yeah. This is a piece of fabric sprayed with the natural flowers as stencils. Okay. One more pocket page and one more piece to color. So wait a second. Yes. So the pocket page is now empty, but you can put any piece of paper here, and this is on flip, where you can put some whatever you would like, and then you can color that as well. This is natural embellishment, wooden embellishment. Yes, one more bookmark and one more pocket with fussy cut images and die cut negative parts, like the parts of the... So this is the skeleton leaf and a skeleted, probably a skeleted leaf. I just glued it here a little bit with the help of washi tape and a little bit of decoration, stamping and stuff. Here is a big hard envelope. You can use it as a pocket, and this is picture. Okay, stamping. This is just vellum, also run through the embossing folder, and now you can see the beautiful dandelion right here. Okay, hand sewn. Another paper, another piece, sorry, gesso, stamping, one more envelope, as simple as this, Okay, some craft page. This one, yeah, and all the trims are cotton trims. Apart from this one, this is something else. One more piece of my handmade cheap decoration. It's made of natural clay and colored, and you can see the natural, real plant pressed from my garden. Some more decorations. Yeah, this one is also quite cute. I like it. It's, you know, this is a bottle. You know, the bottles that you can get to try the perfume. It's full of seeds and a piece of some plant, and they make perfect match. It's kind of a bookmark as well. So our story. This is a page of an old book for children. It came apart, and still I decided it's very relevant here. Yeah, and this is one more piece of birds, natural scenery. Oh, I like this kind of, I would even share the idea how I use it. Actually, this is the pattern for crossword puzzle, and I normally do it this way. I just, you can hardly see the numbers, not always, maybe here and there. I just put the numbers in each of these squares, boxes, then write some letters, and here I write the code for them, like horizontal, vertical, number, and the description of the event that I had at that place, or some memory that I have connected to this or that word. For example, I can write here the word lake, put number 5 and write lake, and then I write 5 here, and something like summer walk with my family, lake, let it be Norwich or something like that. And then when you read these descriptions and find the names, you get a bunch of reminiscences and a bunch of memories from those days. It's very cute. It gives a lot to your memory. And sometimes I even put, let me show you. I sometimes even glue a piece of flower, a dried pressed plant, that, you know, I keep them as memorabilia all the time, and write the number and write the event connected with this flower or with this piece, or some summer walk that we had and collected it there. And here I can write the name of the plant, for example. It works wonders, I would say. It keeps my memories quite well. I can even show you one notebook that I made for myself. This is stamped, gessoed, and even some splashes of sprays. Same stuff. One more pocket page where you can have this insert. Rods, decorations, gesso, and stuff like that. And cotton. Oh, this is also one more piece, some beads, wooden beads. And this is one piece of collage, which is made of a card that I created with some dried pressed plant. Then it is covered with some specific cover, and you get it absolutely safe and intact. Well, one more mixed media envelope. The plant is fixed up on the envelope, not inside as I usually do that, and covered with some glitter and some special media. The media is glossy, so sometimes it may look like glue, but it's not glue. It's specific glossy media that I use for plants. And also you can put something in here, probably not into this part, because you see it's not quite useful. It's not quite easy to use, but this one is okay. This is a bookmark, and this one is, it looks, I'm not quite sure what it is, but it looks like satin. It feels like satin, so I just added it there for the sensory wow difference, because you know I tend to make my journals as sensory various and pleasing as I can, like sounds, then touch stuff. This is a verse about Gentilian. Actually, there are a lot of them here. This is a verse in Russian by one of our Russian famous poets, Yuna Moritz. So if anyone wonders what it is about, I can give later a short brief outlook about that. Review probably. This is a piece of fabric, it's cotton, it's absolutely gorgeous. I liked the color, and the color of this piece of fabric probably provoked the whole color scheme for the journal. It's also a little bit coffee dyed. This is a piece of Russian journal for Belarusian journal for gardeners and for the people who are about that. Different tricks and methods how to treat the roses. Okay, this is a postcard. It was posted to me in, let me see, the year 81. Yeah, it was given to me in 80. No, wrong. Not 81. It's the month probably. Okay, it was some kind of greeting, my birthday greeting, something like maybe 80s, but there is a date, 20s, 8, I just don't see the number. Okay, but definitely, yeah, it's a month, 8th month, it's August. Oh yes, we can see the date here if we try. Okay, I'm just wondering what date is it. Oh, I cannot see, but it's something about 90s. Yeah, I moved to Belarus from Germany in 90s, so it's something like that. Okay, roses again, fabric. Okay, and one more envelope, a little bit decorated with canvas and stuff, and an insert as well, some picture that can be colored and used as a decoration, or just as, you know, as kind of meditation technique when you color things. One more page with buttons, wooden buttons, and this is a piece of my favorite technique of collaging, some buttons again here and there. Okay, this is a very old notebook that I use because the paper is naturally faded, so I use it in my journals as well. This is a piece of cotton as well. And this one, it's a beautiful piece of collage of different natural seeds. All of these seeds are natural, like I picked them myself. Tiny flowers that I collected in my garden last summer. And this piece is intentionally left blank. I didn't glue anything to it to cover it, because I would prefer, if I were the owner of this journal, I would prefer to put some image, picture or notes here, and in order not to give too much bulk to this journal, I tried not to cover the pages too much, and it's not absolutely necessary. Okay. Oh, the story of this page is fun. It's also the page from I used to teach at university, and this is a piece of my kind of journal that I kept about the attendance. Okay, as well, it's very textured. The paper itself is very textured, and then this embossed pieces, raised pieces are kind of comfortable to touch, absolutely. So this is hydrogen here, right? Okay, to color. Okay, some more piece to color. It's called lupine probably. Not sure about the English pronunciation. Okay, some more pieces, some piece of cotton, pages, and this one as well. You see a lot of stitching, which is not absolutely, you know, neat and tidy. So I do neat and tidy journals like for different style. I do them, but not often. And this is also, everything is fussy cut or die cut, and you can, I didn't cover it with anything because if you want to put some notes here or photos, it won't give additional bulkiness. And yes, you can put inserts and I will do that now probably. I will add this piece here, although I just don't like how it covers the whole composition. And this is the composition made of different cottons, lace, a little bit of die cut with a very fluffy cover. It's paper which is covered with wow, I cannot recollect the name. It's kind of very, it feels like fluffy. Okay, you will see it. And some die cut corrugated paper, you see it, die cut of it, and a little bee. Yes, it's just hanging here. And one more piece of it's a pad, notepad, something like that. Okay, and it's a little bit decorated. These are natural petals. Okay, so for your notes, secret notes stuff, so that's about it, and you can easily tie it down. That's about all. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.